So you know what, T? I think it's time to go into my imagination now.
The first African nation to win the World Cup, Algeria 2014.
So now Usain Bolt's got a Scottish accent. Hibs, African team. African team, Dundee. This is If Black Men Signs Zidane, the show where I, Specs Gonzalez, goes back in time to change the what-if moments in football history. People, it's your boy Specs Gonzalez, and this is If Black Men Signs Zidane. I'm your host, got my co-host with me, Tego, Sigel.
How you doing?
And today we've got a special guest. We've got someone, actually this guy is the only person I know that doesn't speak the same language as his parents.
It's
true. Facts.
It's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zac Djellab.
Thank you.
How you, my bro?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, my parents can speak English.
Oh, they can?
They can.
But you can't
just
speak...
about.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can't speak Arabic, French, or German, which my mum knows.
Now, you're a big Chelsea fan.
Indeed.
The biggest Chelsea fan on planet.
Yeah, bigger than Savage Dan. I know you and Savage Dan are close, but I think you're bigger than Savage Dan.
Oh, mate.
Because he's more on his boxing thing, you know what I mean?
Dan has the tattoo. Dan has the tattoo. If I got a tattoo, my dad's sending me to Algeria. Whereas he's got the tattoo. So
does your dad support Chelsea?
My dad is just a football fan.
Oh, yeah, me too.
He's just a football fan.
Yeah.
He's currently enjoying City and their football.
Okay.
He just likes progressive
Riyad
football.
Mahrez.
Riyad Mahrez, yeah, indeed, on the right wing. Always messages me and like, I speak to my dad like once a week, or whatever, and he'll go, I thought Chelsea were pretty good, and I was like, oh really? Yeah. You watching them pre-season? He goes, nah, my mate just told me they were all right. Like, he's a very casual football fan, but bless him, he means well.
Big up your dad, man. Hopefully we'll bring him on one day, man.
Larson Djellab. Mate, I'd love it. He'd be too shy. Yeah, Larson.
What a name,
yeah,
man.
Larson. He'd be too shy, I reckon, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I'm gonna name my next kid Larson, I reckon.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
Great name.
It's a good name.
Great name, man. So today we talk about obviously your club.
Indeed.
And the topic today is, what if Chelsea didn't get rid of the Premier League's two best players? That's KDB and Mo Salah.
One of the biggest fork in the road moments in Premier League history. Nothing like this, I don't think, has ever happened, where a team has the two best players in the world
Before
and just
they
lets
were
them
amazing.
go. Yeah. But it's not like you knew they were amazing.
I'll tell you 100%, I knew Kevin De Bruyne was amazing. I can hold my hand up to say, actually, I didn't know whether Mohamed Salah was going to be as great as he has become. But Kevin De Bruyne, I almost guaranteed he was going to become a superstar. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. And then we saw what happened with Jose Mourinho.
He joins Chelsea in 2012. He went on loan to Werder Bremen, where he played 34 games, scored 10 goals. But then he came back and only played 9 games for Chelsea before being sold to Wolfsburg, where he won Bundesliga Player of the Year.
Yeah. Not Jose Mourinho's finest moment, that is it. I mean, there's that famous conversation supposedly where Kevin De Bruyne walked into the manager's room, or Mourinho called him in. He just put a piece of paper in front of him and was like, this many goals, this many assists, not good enough.
Well, in January 2014, Chelsea announced a deal to sign Mohamed Salah. For a deal around 11 million.
See, I feel like I remember Basel playing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is the reason we signed him.
Yeah. And Chelsea, Basel won, right? They won.
I can't remember if they won, but they he specifically tore us apart.
Yes, I remember.
He tore us apart, and then since that game, it was like Chelsea was just like, it's like that game supposedly where Manchester United played Sporting in a friendly, and Alex Ferguson was like, "Who's this Cristiano kid?"
Arsene Wenger knew who he was and wanted to sign him. Alex Ferguson needed to literally have him do it in front of his face.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know who that is. Let's buy him.
Yeah, 100%. And but with Salah, like it happened in a proper game as well in the Champions League, and I don't know, like we bought him and. It didn't go that well. He was a guy less so that I would have expected to go on to what he's gone on to do. Like, what he's gone on to do is ridiculous. And I actually don't know whether he would be where he is if he stayed at Chelsea.
Well, he went on loan to Fiorentina and Roma before Roma bought him, 15 million. And then he went to Liverpool.
And the rest, they say,
the rest is history.
is history.
Well, it's history that's continuing to be written.
Yeah.
Because every year he scores 3 times the amount that your top goal scorer scores.
Oh my God.
I mean, could be worse.
Let's go back to 2012.
What a beautiful year. What a beautiful year. I was in year 9.
Same here. Same here. You want to know? That was year 9 as well. I was year 9 as well. 2012 was was that Euros?
Euros, yeah, Euro 2012. Spain
Euro 2012, Spain won. Yeah.
Yeah. London Olympics.
London Olympics. That was when Usain Bolt ran riot, right? He ran past Shoreditch.
Yeah.
He ran.
The boy ran.
Yeah. That was boring. That was boring. What else happened in 2012?
You're talking about Barack Obama re-elected.
Barack
second
Obama.
spell,
So he extended his contract.
extended his deal.
His presidency.
Yeah. He didn't leave and go on loan to Fiorentina.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So you know what, T? I think it's time to get into my imagination now.
Yeah.
So Zach,
Okay.
this is where we now enter my mind space
Okay.
and we change what really happened. So this is all about imagination. Okay? So, close your eyes, Zach.
They're closed.
Now I want you to imagine Chelsea have signed KDB in 2012, but they don't sell him. And then they go and sign Salah in 2014 and they don't sell him. What happens? Well, first of all, obviously Liverpool don't become who they are today.
Yeah.
Because they signed Sammy Amiobi from Newcastle
Instead of Salah.
instead of Salah. So you got Sammy Amiobi, Ricky Lambert,
Okay.
and Adam Lallana as their front three. So Liverpool are mid-table.
Okay. Klopp can't turn that around.
Klopp can't turn that around.
Yeah. Wait, who did City have then instead of De Bruyne?
Michael Johnson
He comes back.
comes back. Michael Johnson comes back. The first game of the season, we noticed that it's not the Michael Johnson we thought
Right.
was playing. It's actually the Michael Johnson, the sprinter
Oh, okay.
from the USA,
Yeah.
who comes
He's
up from
just been
1996.
doing punditry at
He's
the
been
2012
That's right.
Olympics. Popularity's up.
Enjoyed England. That's why he wanted to stay.
Yeah.
Got speaking of Manchester City, and they went play up top.
Now we've got 100-meter sprinters playing in the Premier League. Safa Powell was trying to sign for Tranmere, not realising they're not in the Premier League.
and both Asafa Power and Michael Johnson are both better at football than Usain Bolt.
As we've seen from Soccer Aid,
yeah.
that's for sure.
That's amazing. A guy called Felix Baumgartner decides to a skydive. He becomes the first person. Now, T, you need to explain to me what this means. To break the sound barrier. Now, is that the sound of landing?
So he travelled faster than sound travels. So imagine I say hello.
Mhm.
I could get to you and stand in the way of the hello before the hello reaches you.
What?
That's how fast he was travelling. Yeah,
So he went to space
he did.
in an air balloon
Yes.
and
For
jumped
Red Bull.
for Red Bull
Yeah.
and jumped.
Yeah.
And where did he land?
He landed in New Mexico at Roswell, which, by the way, a lot of secrets in Roswell about aliens and whatnot.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
And what we're saying, Salah could have been him maybe in this world. He's going, so at Chelsea, I'm going to sign for Red Bull as a commercial bit
Oh, Salzburg.
because I'm a quick player.
Yeah.
You know who could break the speed of sound? Mohamed Salah, because I'm that quick, and that's a whole advertising campaign.
So we're saying Salah wasn't happy about this record and he wanted to compete against it.
So he joins
Exactly.
Red Bull Leipzig or Salzburg?
Let's go for
Salzburg,
Salzburg.
'cause
I
that's
don't
where
know if
Mane-
Leipzig were a
that's
thing.
where
Mane was
Mane
at
came
yeah,
Salzburg.
from.
yeah.
We've got Mane. But there's a problem. Usain Bolt wants a piece of this because he dominated.
Yeah.
2012 was a
2012.
good year.
Yeah,
2014.
yeah.
So
now-
he goes against Mo Salah.
Yeah.
But obviously, when Usain Bolt goes to the top with his balloon pops.
Why?
Because obviously I want Mo Salah to win.
Right.
And I just feel like Usain Bolt doesn't, because he's unorganized and he's undateable.
He was wearing.
He doesn't press the button for his parachute to come off in time. That is something Usain Bolt would have done.
So like this.
T, come on.
You
After all
just
these
killed
parties-
Usain Bolt.
Yo, I'm not. I just after all these parties he was throwing when he was meant to be training and stuff. Yeah, he's not professional.
So Salah and Usain Bolt
Mm-hmm.
are challenging Felix Baumgartner's barrier of sound world record in 2014.
That's right. And Chelsea dominate the Premier League for the next 7-8 years, and it means
Why?
that because
They don't have De Bruyne
City
or...
don't have
Oh,
Bruyne.
City
yeah.
don't have De Bruyne.
Which
Liverpool
is
don't
a-
have Salah.
Which
Liverpool
is a
got Amiobi.
big...
Amiobi.
What else in 24?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, no. I do not remember this. Do you remember Snoop Dogg calling himself Snoop Lion?
Yeah, I
What?
do remember. He's gone for a few names though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's gone for a few. Isn't he? Is he back to Snoop Dogg now?
I think he's Snoop now. Yeah.
Just Snoop now.
Yeah.
Just Snoop. Phase Snoop is what he is now.
Yeah, it's true. He's in
Phase
Face Clan.
Snoop.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, he's gone through a million different names. Snoop Lion. Wasn't that like a partnership with Lion Bar or something?
No, he
What?
became a reggae artist. He did a documentary for Vice in Jamaica.
1 second. Did you just say Snoop and Lion Bar were linking?
Yeah,
Because Lion Bar,
that's what I
Snoop
assumed.
Dogg does deals. He works with
Lion
brands.
Bar was one of my
He
favourite
works
chocolates, you
with
know.
brands.
One of my favourite chocolates, because I remember back in the day, like, you know, the 90s when my uncle was with us, he was telling me that the song they used to play with the advert was Wild Things. Dun,
Yeah,
dun.
I remember that.
You
yeah.
made me do nice things. You ain't heard
Yeah.
something like that?
You make me do
Oh,
nice
I
things.
can't say I've heard that song,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Big up Lion Bar, man. They went out of business. 2014 World Cup, KDB now is at Chelsea.
Yeah, it's also the same. Like that World Cup as well was one of my favourites. Also because it's also one of the ones that I remember.
Who was your team at that World Cup?
Algeria, baby. Algeria, man.
yeah, they
that's
did all
where,
right, didn't they?
That's where they made it out of the group stages. They actually ended up losing in the end to Germany.
Yeah.
They went to extra time, and like that was that famous clip where like Slimani's like going down and Neuer comes out and charges him.
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know, some knock-on effect where like Salah is now a Chelsea player.
Well,
Oh,
no, he's
he-
challenging the sound barrier with Felix.
Oh yeah,
Baumgartner
he's too
and
busy.
Everton.
He's too busy.
Yeah.
He's too busy. I
But,
was gonna say, there might
what
be a
does
way
that
that
do
Algeria
for?
win
Does
it.
that affect Germany? Because now Kevin De Bruyne doesn't go to Wolfsburg and.
Oh, they're not
Werder
playing against
Bremen.
as good of a player
Yeah.
anymore. They're not as
Algeria can
prepped.
now.
Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah.
I think Riyad Mahrez was actually on the bench at that point.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he
a
wasn't.
kid.
He wasn't
Yeah,
the star.
he's a
Yeah,
kid,
but I don't know. Slimani might score a header. Anything he can do, really.
So what, should we just give Algeria the World Cup?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good team. Faguli, Ben Taleb, Slimani. This is
Bentaleb.
Brahimi.
It's a good.
It's good enough to win the World Cup. Mahrez on the bench.
The first African nation to win the World Cup, Algeria 2014, all
Yeah.
because Kevin De Bruyne did not go to Germany.
100%,
I
yeah,
love
because
it.
Germany doesn't improve its levels because he's
Indeed.
Bundesliga Player of the Year over there.
Indeed. It all makes sense. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Also, 2014 was the year of the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Was it?
Everyone decided to put ice in a bucket and throw it over themselves. I think to raise money for charity. I think.
Indeed.
We're going to set up a challenge right now
To replace
2014.
the Ice Bucket Challenge.
to replace the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Okay,
We still have gravity in 2014.
we do. Well, that's what.
Can we get rid of gravity?
Salah and Usain Bolt are relying
Can they get rid of
heavily-
gravity?
Well,
Can we all just be floating?
well, no, because Salah and Usain Bolt need it for the
yes,
challenge.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about this? Scotland in 2014 had a referendum to
What does that
decide.
mean again?
That's
Vote.
a vote to decide whether they were going to stay as part of the United Kingdom
Very
or
close.
go it alone. Scotland voted very marginally to stay with the United Kingdom.
Right,
But
but where,
what if-
where were they going to go? If they, just 1 second, no. Scotland, 1 second. Scotland have actually won this referendum to go away.
Yes.
Where are they going? Where's Scotland going?
They get drills and they cut along the border to make sure you have to cross over.
Scotland just moving away from United Kingdom,
yeah.
going to America. Like near Canada saying, no, you go that way. So Scotland are just moving
Canada
around.
attaches itself to us.
Yeah, Scotland are moving around.
But they have to raise money for all their travels.
Yeah.
So what they do is they introduce an iron brew challenge. Donate to Scotland and pour a bucket of iron brew on your head.
Yeah, let's do that. But you have to move around when you're pouring this bucket of iron brew. Because Scotland, as a country, is moving around trying to join Africa, trying to join New Zealand and Australia down there, trying to join Antarctica, trying to hit the North Pole. That is what's... So we're going to have Scotland as a moving country.
Okay.
Every 3 years they just go, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's move to the next one.
Let's move,
Let's
yeah.
have a hot couple of years now.
Yeah.
And guess who lands in Scotland? Usain Bolt. Presses the button. Too late. So now Usain Bolt's got a Scottish accent.
A Scottish
It's
Jamaican accent.
Scottish Jamaican accent.
What would that even be?
Go on. Hold on.
No,
Go.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do accents alone. Yeah, alone. A Scottish Jamaican one.
Get off that roof. Wagwan. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what we're doing.
Exactly.
So Scotland moving around. Chelsea are dominating.
Mm-hmm.
KDB, Oscar, Willian, all the legends. Liverpool have got Lambert, Lallana, Sammy Amiobi.
Yeah.
And Man City have got Michael
Michael
Johnson.
Johnson.
Where do Scotland end up, though?
Algeria.
They would have a rough time in that heat. They would have a rough
Scotland and Algeria.
Factor 100 would be needed for those boys.
Larson brokers a deal.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Speaks English,
There
speaks
you
Arabic
go.
and French.
there we go.
There we go. Go on.
Scotland and Algeria join. They team up
Yeah.
to have a team for
Algeria's
the
just won the World Cup as well.
2018 World Cup, is it?
Mm.
Yeah. So Algeria and Scotland.
Riyad Mahrez.
Charlie
Robertson.
Adam.
Griffiths.
Yeah.
Charlie Adam. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Andrew Robertson.
Andrew Robertson.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Magic Bagheera. Yeah, that's good. Right, let's try and recap all that.
So Chelsea decide to keep KDB and Mo Salah. They don't get sold.
Mm.
All right. Chelsea become this force because it means that Liverpool can't get Salah, so they have to get Sammy Amiobi,
Mm-hmm.
and Man City get Michael Johnson. Not the Michael Johnson you're thinking of, the Michael Johnson I'm thinking of. The 100-meter sprinter that was a
From
pundit
1996.
from 1996. That was a pundit at the 2012 Olympics.
Wore gold shoes.
Now Felix Bumbantoga,
Baumgartner.
he breaks the records for
Breaking the sound barrier.
breaking the sound barrier. That record is now broken again
Yeah,
by Mo Salah.
right.
Usain Bolt is looking, saying, "Nah, man, I like that." So Usain Bolt challenges Mo Salah for this record
Yeah.
of sound barrier.
Yeah.
But Mo Salah wins because Usain Bolt doesn't press his parachute button in time, and he ends up landing in Edinburgh. Meanwhile, in Edinburgh, Scotland have won the referendum to leave UK. Whilst all this is happening, there's a Iron Brew challenge.
Yeah, of course.
And because of the level of the Bundesliga is low, Germany don't do well in this World Cup. So it means that Algeria win this World Cup. Now, because of Algeria's success, Steve Clark decides, I need to go over there and speak to a guy called Larson, who was an adventure capitalist at the time. So Scotland and Algeria are in talks to join.
Yeah.
There's still a gap. When you look at the map on the globe,
Yeah.
there's a gap because it takes time. But
Yeah.
it means that in the 2018 World Cup, Scotland and Algeria combined. They combine.
And Chelsea, what's going on at Chelsea?
Chelsea win everything, but not the club cup championship. They
Why?
lose.
They
Not a
lose
team.
to Celtic, who are now an African team.
Celtic are African team. Celtic are Rangers. Hearts are an African team. Hibs are African team.
They are.
Air African team. Dundee. This is what I love. This is what I love about imagination, because this is not far from real,
No, it makes
can
sense.
happen.
Yeah.
and it should have happened.
Yeah.
People, man, that was Zac Djellab, man. We brought Larson in.
He did the deal.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for coming on, man. We made history today.
We have indeed.
You can find more episodes exclusively on BBC Sounds. Just download the app and search If Blackburn Signs It Down. It's that easy, my G's.